Howdy guys, how you doing? I've had a couple of people reach out to me about my kids training video that I did about the 70-30 thing. So I thought I'd just expand on that. So I don't know if many of you know, I've got a bit of a background in marketing and advertising, and I'm very interested in psychology. And so part of my study is looking at like human behavior and choice making and stuff like that, which is, you know, what marketing and advertising is trying to manipulate and understand. So when it comes to people trying new things, for example, so if I'm used to wearing a lot of conservative colors, you know, like navy blue and things like that, and I'm not really a red t-shirt kind of person, and somebody buys me a red t-shirt for Christmas, for example, or for my birthday, there's going to be a bit of a struggle there because you're not really an extrovert, and red is kind of, especially a lot of red and a whole red t-shirt is pretty extroverted for people who are conservative. Now, the present that you've given the person, yeah, are they going to wear it? Are they going to feel comfortable wearing it? And the answer is most likely no, right? So people have been curious for a long time as to like how much change is too much change for somebody. And so there were a lot of studies done, I can't quote them off the top of my head, but it was 20 to 30% was the maximum that they could, you know, change or adapt before they felt uncomfortable and they didn't want to do it. So for example, if you're not particularly extroverted, you might not wear a whole red t-shirt, but you might wear a navy t-shirt with like a little splash of red on it, for example, like that. Or if you only wear white shoes, yeah, then a tiny little bit of color. You're not going to go for a full red shoe, that's too much, it's too extroverted, right? And so when you look at very big companies like Nike and Adidas and things like that who invest billions of dollars in their clothing, it's really interesting if you start looking at what actually sells on the racks. And so they've divided it, it's kind of like, it's just the bell curve really, is that at the extremes, people don't really wear white and they don't really wear black. So if you want to like, don't want to waste a lot of clothing, then you're going to put most of it in like gray. You're going to have red for the extroverts, yeah, and then you're going to have navy blue instead of black. So like black is a little bit too negative, it's a little bit too dark. If you go dark blue, navy blue, you'll satisfy the people that want a dark t-shirt. If you go white, then, and I know I say white weird, if you go white, then like that's too light colored, and maybe people are worried about getting it dirty